Shalom Israel. Once again, it's your boy Truth Be Told. And before I get started, you already know I gotta give all praise and glory and honor to Louis Eternal, the Heavenly Father and the Son, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, because once again, nothing is possible without them. So I'm gonna play this in sections because I don't want to get hit with a copyright, but the title of this video is really gonna be All Hell Breaking Loose. And why I'm saying that is because, man, people are really on edge for this man, Donald Trump, man. And it's very symbolic, and I'm going to share out a precept later. But I'm going to play this just to show you guys how, the so-called white nation, how they really responded to this whole situation. And this is how you know we're in the end times, man. This is how you know we're in the end times. So I'm going to play this real quick because I guess there was a situation of a man who attacked the FBI. Check this out.
To the tirade calling for violence. I'm not going to repeat the whole thing here because it doesn't deserve to be amplified, but it did include things like, quote, "We must not tolerate this one," and calling for people to arm themselves and be ready for combat. Then, in response to a reply to that post, which asked Schiffer if he was advocating for terrorism, he responded that users should kill FBI agents on sight. In response to another user, Schiffer replied, "You're a fool if you think there's a nonviolent solution." And after another user responded that his photo and info had been forwarded to the FBI, Schiffer responded, "Bring them on."
Check that out, man. Now, they always trying to talk about so-called black people, black on black crime. Wait till you see white on white crime. You're going to really see who these people really are. Like, their horns are starting to show. These people are on edge. They see their kingdom falling, and they just don't know how to cope with it, man. And this is why we got to understand. And Jacob's trouble is also going to be Esau's trouble, too. The so-called white nation, it's also going to be their trouble, too, because you're going to have white on white crime at an all-time high, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we just got to pray for the protection, from the Lord, to see us through this, and we gotta pray that we're even worthy enough to escape. We gotta pray that we have his armor and his protection in these days, man, because these people on edge, man, they're getting ready to really show those horns. And I'm gonna play another part of this video because another thing that is going on, I'm gonna play it right here, and I'm gonna chime on in after this with some precepts.
Legitimate, and the FBI needs to explain itself. The Department of Justice did, and this guy seems to have decided to handle it on its own.
Yeah, Ali, I want to say, the very dark parts of the internet that I go on, the neo-Nazi parts of the internet, they don't really care about this that much. But the parts that are Trump-obsessed, like truly obsessed with Donald Trump, those are the people right now who are the most angry. And that's what you saw today. For example, I want to say, on May 7th, this is what Ricky Schiffer posted in response to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Congresswoman Greene, they got away with fixing the election in plain sight. It's over. The next step is the one we used in 1775.
Wow.
So he was thinking like this for a while, and then this search of Mar-a-Lago happened, and he said this is the end of it. He said, we must not tolerate this one. That's what he said 2 days ago, and that's what led to this entire thing. So my worry is that this is not on the darkest parts of the internet. Right. I know those places. I know where the neo-Nazis hang out. I know their telegrams. I know all that stuff. This is on the parts that are obsessed with Donald Trump. These are your neighbors. These are the people down the street who are convinced, by the way, that the IRS hiring 87,000 new agents, that's a secret ploy for people to come and take your guns. And they're
Hear that? Oh, man, yeah. It's about to get real ugly real soon. We already know America is at an all-time high when it comes to them owning guns. We already know, man, the so-called white nation, Esau, Edom, that's the only blessing that he has is that sword. And if you take that away, you know he ain't going to go down without a fight. So everything is leading up, man. Like the Most High says, nations against nations, kingdom against kingdom, man. It's about to break all hell loose. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? But it's about to get real ugly real soon. These people are really on edge. And it's just crazy. Like, after doing some studying and some research, this definitely was a staged event with the Trump situation. They just want to have a reasoning to bring in the national troops, the military. They just want to they're really trying to get this event, the MOTB, rolling. They really are. They're trying to have a reason to bring these martial martial law, the FEMA camps, the troops, or they just want to have a reasoning. Because really, this is going to escalate to martial law. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they had that video that I posted the other day about them celebrating the Declaration of Martial Law 50th anniversary. Yeah, man. Everything is lining up, man. And also, too, after doing some research, Trump symbolically is supposed to be the last trumpet. If you get what I'm saying. You see where I'm going, Israel? So on a spiritual level, Trump is really, on a symbolic level, Trump is really the last trumpet of this society. And that's why they had to do this, man. I'm telling you, man, these people are about to be on edge. So let me bring out some precepts and I'm going to let you guys go. Hint this, y'all. 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and dead shall be dead should be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. So when you read that and you think about that whole aspect, man, yes, Trump is the last trumpet. You know what I'm saying? And this is all symbolic, man. This is all for them to bring in everything that they've been planning, man. The MOTB is here. Biden just signed that bill that went over everyone's head about the whole micro situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man, these devils ain't going to stop. They're going to go out with their final bang. Because, like, we all know that Satan has a short time, and he got to come with his final wrath. So I'm going to bring out a couple more precepts, and I'm going to let you guys go. And we already know that we are in spiritual Egypt. So I'm going to read this, Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right here, Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And it says right here, Psalms 46 and 6, the heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved, he uttered his voice, the earth melted. So, man, as we can see, man, these people are all different types of levels, man. And I can see it through the spirit, man. I can see it through the spirit. These people are on edge and they're getting ready to lose it at any day. You know, just like with the society, the system's going to crash at any day by now. The dollar's going to crash at any other day. So, hopefully your mindset is not in this so-called America. Like, man, I hope a lot of my brothers and sisters out there are not caught up into this world, man. Because like the Most High says, you know, store your treasures in heaven, not on this earth. There's nothing good here for us. Why would you want to live in a world that hates you, that oppresses you, that continues to kill your people? You know what I'm saying? And then try to play the innocent role, try to play the victim role. Why would you want to stay here? You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I pray, man. I pray to be worthy enough to have salvation. I pray I'm worthy enough to be delivered and get on one of those chariots and be put in spiritual bodies and get spiritual powers, man. I pray, man. Because I'm telling you now, without the Most High, man, we ain't making it. I don't care what you think you got planned. We ain't making it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. We're not. If we don't have this covering of the Most High, we're not making it. So that's why it's so good to get grounded in this truth while you can. You know, while you can. Because, man, like, it's going to get real ugly real soon. So I'm going to see if I can bring out one more precept for you guys. And I'm going to shut it down. And I'm just going to read Deuteronomy 3 and 22, because this is just something like to give us encouragement in these evil days to come. You know what I'm saying? Because it says right here, Deuteronomy 3 and 22, ye shall not fear them, for the Lord your God, he shall fight for you. So this is why it's so important to know the name. This is why it's so important to build yourself in this faith while you can and build a relationship with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says, study to show thyself approved. This is why it's so important, man. I know so many brothers of mine at my job that think, oh yeah, man, it's cool, man. I'm gonna get this gun. I'm stock up on this and that. And I tell them all the time on a spiritual level, like, yo, man, that's not gonna save you. You know, if anything, that's gonna help you get destroyed quicker because you're not putting no trust in the Most High. You're putting trust in yourself. And we already know, man, this is not an easy walk. This walk is not easy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through everything that the Messiah went through before he was crucified. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, man, this is why I try to do whatever I can to reach out to the children of Israel out there. And like I said, this is why I do it, because of the children of Israel, the so-called blacks that have been scattered across the four corners of the earth. And yeah, with that, I just want to say Shalom, Israel, stay strong. And at all given times, keep your faith in the Most High at all given times. So with that, Shalom, stay strong.